Why don't you ask Susan?
George is Susan?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not Susan? I should be friends with Susan. Of course! Susan! Oh, okay. I'll see you guys. Bye.
That's gonna be trouble. Why? Jerry, don't you see this world here? This is George's sanctuary. If Susan comes into contact with this world, his worlds collide. You know what happens then?
Hello?
Hey, George.
Hey, Elaine. What's going on?
Nothing much. Can I talk to Susan?
Yeah, right. Hang on. I'll get her for you. Seriously, what's up?
No. George, really, can I talk to Susan?
Susan, why?
Because I want to ask her to lunch and to the Met tomorrow.
Oh, I don't think you want to do that.
Why not?
Well, what would be the point of that?
George, are you going to put her on the phone?
Where did this come from all of a sudden?
George, are you going to let me talk to Susan or not?
I really think I should have been consulted about that. Yeah. Something.
Hello? Oh, that sounds great. I love that sort of stuff.
Oh, have you spoken to Elaine yet today?
No, why?
She called Susan last night.
Oh, yeah, I know.
How do you know?
That was my idea.
Your idea?
Yeah.
What'd you do that for?
She was looking for someone to go to the show with.
Well, that was really a stupid thing. You know what's gonna happen now?
Worlds collide.
What? Yeah!
Because this world is your sanctuary, and if that world comes in contact
Yes,
with this
it blows up! So if you know that, what did you tell Elaine for?
I didn't know. Kramer told me about the worlds.
You couldn't figure out the world's theory for yourself? It's just common sense. Anybody knows you gotta keep your worlds apart.
Yeah, I guess I slipped up.
Hey,
Hey,
he knows the world's theory.
what is it, blowing up?
Yeah, we got along real well.
You know, she has no female friends. You know that, don't you? Something strange about a woman whose friends are all men.
Yeah, I know.
You have no idea of the magnitude of this thing. If she is allowed to infiltrate this world, then George Costanza, as you know him, ceases to exist. You see, right now, I have relationship George, but there is also independent George. That's the George you know, the George you grew up with. Movie George, coffee shop George, liar George, bawdy George.
I love that, George.
Me too. And he's dying, Jerry. If relationship George walks through this door, he will kill independent George. A George divided against itself cannot stand. You're killing independent George. You know that, don't you?
George, I don't even want to get...
You know what word Susan used last night? Huh? Vault!
So?
She got that from you.
Well, I didn't tell her to say it.
What, is she the only girl in the whole world? Why can't you find your own girl?
I like her.
You see? You see? See what I'm talking about? It's all just slipping away. And you're letting it happen.
So you want to catch a movie later?